It's a real nice feeling, like there's a magnet on your hand and your pen, and it's just pulling it back and connecting it to your hand. I wondered when I would be seeing you again. It seems only yesterday you were in here buying your first smart pen. And how has that been for you? The best pen you've ever used? That's really, really great. I'm so happy to hear that. So welcome back to the pen store, and today I was told before you were coming down that you were interested in a different type of pen and not going for something which is very high up market and is a pen which sort of remains with you for a lifetime. So that would be the fountain pens and different types of nibs for these very smart pens. The Waterman I think you went with. And this time it was told to me that you wanted not a biro but a ballpoint pen. So you wanted something which was going to be the same sort of quality, a pen which would last you forever, and selecting you the right pen is the exact same process as you would with a fountain pen or something like that. You would have the same ideas, the same tests you would do, but with a biro pen. Now, what I've done here, I've carefully selected what I believe would be good options for you. I was told all about your previous experience here, and I believe that taking those notes on board, that I think that I might be able to find you a perfect pen, a ballpoint pen, in one of these boxes here. There's definitely one here for you, going by your specifications, your needs, and what was described to me by the pen store, one of the co-owners here as well, who took quite a good shining to you, which of course is really good. So here we have one of our ballpoint pens. It's a biro. Okay. Then we have another type of ballpoint pen here as well. Okay. So when it comes to searching for these particular pens, there's many factors which come into play when you get in your pen. One of them, a very important thing, is the sound of the pen. So these particular ones that I've selected for you are going to click on the top, extract and retract. Okay, so this is just a fine example of just it's a good pen. It's Parker, it's ballpoint, and it's silver on there as well, sort of brushed silver, so it has a very nice look to it. Okay, but we're going to listen to the sound, because this is the sound which is going to be used when you're using your pen. So you've got to make sure you become accustomed with that particular sound. Okay. And we won't get to testing it on the paper yet. Okay, so you heard the sound of that. Now I'd like you just to listen to this pen. So hopefully you'll be able to notice the difference, but the pen experts among us will certainly know the difference. So the thing is with a pen like this ballpoint pen, a very cheap one, is that the mechanism inside, you can hear a small sprinkle sound there, and there's a slight sort of reverberation in the sound, as you would get if you were going down a concrete alleyway with bricks either side, and you step on the ground and you get that weird reverb and echo as it follows through. A a cheap pen sort of had the same sort of qualities there as well. So to me, that would indicate a pen that wouldn't probably last you. It would serve its purpose, but it wouldn't be one that would last and one that you'd want to probably keep forever. Plus, its writing style might not be as upmarket as something like this, which is not the very best ballpoint pen, but it's a very good and well sought after one from Parker. So, a pen like this you don't have. That sort of recoil reverb sound to it. So there's just tiny things to take into consideration when you're looking for a particular type of pen, and these are the things which hopefully as a pen expert that I'd be able to help you, and hopefully you have some sort of interest in when you're looking for your pen. So a pen which we have here, which you came and managed to acquire last time, was all the fountain pens. So just thought I'd show you a couple more that we have in here. Okay, this is a really smart pen, and had a couple of customers very interested in these sorts of pens, and we have limited stock. But we thought, purely because you came and saw us last time and you got acquainted with us and we like you, we'll just let you know. And also another fountain pen. Now, I think there was something similar to this which you saw last time, but this is a new one which has come in. It's got similar features like a Waterman pen, but it's very much a Parker one, but for a thicker writing hand there. So I thought I'd just let you know with those. Okay, but we're here for ballpoint pens, so I'm sure you're very familiar with the process from the last time you came here, and it will be the same sort of thing again, but with the ballpoint pen. So I'm going to lay out some paper here. Okay, fresh bit of paper here for you. I'll turn it around for you there as well. Okay, so the ones that I picked for you, I've stuck very much to the Parker brand. I know that you had an interest in that as well. And the Waterman, I think I have here as well, just one this time. But I think we are most definitely going to get you sorted with the perfect pen. So let's take a look and see what we've got here. So one of the things you'll notice with all smart pens is the premium case, which will definitely come in, and these just make the pen feel extra nice. So one of the things that it was told to me that you liked was the thicker pens. This would be more classed as an urban handwriting pen, something that's a little bit thicker. You'll be able to flow, have more sort of a flow with ease as you're writing, which you'll be able to test very shortly. Okay, and as you probably notice already, the colour which I've selected here for you was a sort of crimsony red in there with gold on the top, and then gold at the bottom there, which is brushed and then glossed on the top there. So it has that classic Parker style in there too, which is really nice. So how about we take that out and you have a nice little test right there. Excellent. Okay. So one of the things you'll notice first, we'll do it with all the pens. We'll check the sound, and you'll be able to tell that it's a premium sound. This is a sound that you're going to be acquainted with, so you want to make sure that it's going to be right for you, and wherever you take it, it's something that's always going to, every time you click it, going to think, I'm about to have a great time writing something or jotting something down. And you know you've got a pen which is going to be an extension of yourself. Okay, so let you take a quick look there. Okay, it's really smart design, premium materials here. This is very much textured on there with diamonds on there, which is very smart and looks really good. Okay, let me just write something there for you. Okay. And perhaps you would like to write something there as well. Let me take that there for you. So, as one of the things that I can see from you testing that pen is your use of curves there, and a thicker open pen like this enables you to have a lot more flow and flourishes with the longer letters there as well. The way it's sort of slightly slanted is very nice and indicates that this was a very comfortable pen for you and could be a very good suited match for you there. So, what do you think? Excellent. We have got plenty of pens to see at the moment, so how about we just sort of shortlist it there for you. Okay, we'll place this pen just here. Okay, is that good? Excellent. Okay, how about we move from the Parkers and we'll take a look at our Waterman. So this is very much a new design which has come out recently from Waterman. This is about a year old, but it's a very smart ballpoint pen which I think you're going to really like. Okay. So this is more of the traditional thickness there as well. One of the things with the Waterman, they always come with really nice packaging for you, almost as if it's for jewellery. So you know that you're getting a very special pen and one to look after there as well. And somewhere nice to place in as storage. Okay, so if you take a look at this particular pen, we don't have a clicky top on it, rather than this one is a swivel on the top of the lid, so this will always remain intact. To change, you can literally unscrew at the bottom here and refill, like with all the Parkers there as well, which is why it will last forever. And the good thing about these ones is that there could be accidents with pens, which means the spring system on the top, the clicky thing, might run into a problem. It might sound a little bit rusty. Of course, we can repair all pens here and service them for you as well. And if you buy a pen with us, you always get a lifetime's worth of servicing for your pen. Just simply bring it in. We'll take a look at it for you. Okay, but with this one, you simply twist, and then you have to just slowly take it off the latch, and it will twist back round by itself. Okay, so it will always close up for you, so you'll never have any accidents or anything like that. These subtle things are just the signs of our premium pen. So you have the Waterman's mark in there, okay, which will be present in all of their pens. Brushed silver, chrome edges there, and a nice ballpoint nib there as well. So why don't we give that a little bit of a test as well? So allow me write something there for you. And perhaps you'd like to test it there as well. Let me close that there for you. And I could tell already, so you have less of the flourishing with the upper letters there, but with the down ones you have a real nice sort of consistency in pressure for the pen. As you can tell, it's really nice feel to it. It flows remarkably well, and I could tell that was very comfortable there for you. However, something tells me that you could be slightly more drawn to the urban style pen, something that's a little bit thicker. So it's not to say that you're straying away from traditional pens, but it's a personal preference, and you want to find something which is going to be perfect for you for writing. So don't you worry, we can get you sorted. That's one of the things with being a pen expert, is that you're able to pick up on these things very early. It's not to say that you didn't love the look of the pen and it wouldn't be a right fit for you, because I think it probably would be a very nice fit for you. Okay, so we'll place that there. Okay, we're going to move back to the Parker section again. We just you don't get so much of a case per se, but you get a really smart looking sort of look after your pen type of packaging, which is really nice. So take a good look there. So hopefully this is more of a right choice there for you. Okay, so I opted for another urban design there, but going by your style and your likes from your last visit here, I've opted for a plaque with a gold finish. Now I feel like you're attracted to the gold look aesthetically. It's an indication of a very smart pen, premium pen I'd say at least, and something which once you have your pen, it's going to be something that you enjoy writing with. And this particular pen is going to be one which hopefully would offer you that there as well. So let me take that out there. Okay, place that there. Just tell you a little bit more about the pen there as well. So one of the things you'll notice straight away, of course, it's the same as the previous Waterman there. It's a twist one, unlike the other two, which are the push down buttons there, which we'll yet show you. But this one has a weighted top there as well. So something as subtle as this is very good at helping you balance your writing, and you'll notice it when you feel it. It sort of falls in the right place on your hand. It just feels really nice. It just touches on your hand, you pick it up, falls straight on your hand, and it's a real nice feeling, like there's a magnet on your hand and your pen, and it's just pulling it back and connecting it to your hand. Just a very simple but a very effective touch, which I think is a true sign of a really nice pen. And this is a really nice design from Parker as well. Okay, so it has the urban grip there as well, brushed gold there with a nice brush, matte black, shall we say, there as well, with the Parker logo in there too. So a really nice design aesthetically. So we just simply twist like so, and your pen's good to go. That's a very well suited pen for you in terms of its writing capability in your hand. So did you notice that feel when it falls in your hand there? Excellent. And well, some pens are able to transform your handwriting and turn it into something really nice, almost change the font, something different to what you've done the whole of your life. This pen is able to do that. It's a very special pen. I've noticed here with the more curves that you've had with your writing with a pen like this, I really do believe that the open ones are a lot more suited for you. That's for sure. And that's just my own expertise there for you. Something that I would suggest. Okay, so I'm going to perhaps leave that one there, or perhaps here. Okay, and how about we get to another pen here for you as well. So a bit like that pen I showed you at the start, you notice with this click, which has a very nice sound to it. We have a different version here, but it's with your aesthetic choice, which I believe something that you would really be suited to, and that's with the gold clip on the pen there as well. So it really complements the silver there. Looks very much like executive sort of pen, and something that you can just easily carry in your pocket. It's very light, it's almost weightless, functions really well, writes very well, and looks very smart there as well. Of course, refillable as well, and like I said, all of the pens, if you want any servicing, new refills in there as well, just bring it in, we'll get it sorted for you, no charge there whatsoever. When you buy a pen from us, you get not only the servicing, lifetime warranty, but also refills as well. If you're passing by, you come in, bring your pen in, just take it out of your pocket, give it to us, we'll take a look for you, find you what you need, we'll get you the refill, put it in your pen for you, and you're good to go. Take your pen out, shake hands, and off you go. So this is a pen which I think could be very well suited for you. So why don't we have a little test there, see how you get on. That also is a very nice suited pen there for you as well. So it makes your font just go a little bit closer together. So it's sort of the same for the pen. It's nice and smaller, and it works better for something if you're writing that you want it a little bit bunched up together. So things like that has its advantages there too. So how is it for you? That's really good. However, I think you know your pens by now, and you sometimes can't choose a pen which you think that you want. You have to take in all the factors there as well. It has to be aesthetically pleasing, it has to function really well, it has to suit your personality, it has to look really like I said, an extension of yourself there as well. There's lots of things to take into consideration when you're getting your first pen. In this case, this is your first ballpoint biro pen, one which is really smart. Okay, so we've got one more here for you I'd like you to see, which I feel like I've got the impression that you already know what sort of pen that you like, but we're going to have a look because there might be something that's even better in here for you as well. Okay, so let me just take it out there. So, one of the things I like to do is always look at the customers as they're about to see the pen and how they react to it as well. I can instantly tell if it's going to be a fit or if it's going to be something that you are going to like, and looking forward to using. This pen, I would say, certainly ticks those boxes there for me as well. So it's an urban style as well, like the other Parker pens there as well. This is a slightly older version, but it's a traditional classic as well. Something that will feel really great as you write and feel very sort of like an old style of writing. So going by your like of gold, and I think your look there as well, it's sort of the silver, but it's more so a grey, and it complements nice with the gold. So it's slightly more traditional looking. It could be perceived as a little bit more of an old pen, but it sounds absolutely amazing. And the functioning of this pen has a really nice spring in there. Like I said, if you ever heard a sound like that, then you bring it into us and we'll get it fixed back to normal for you. But you won't really ever have that experience with pens like Parker, Waterman, anything like that, all the other brands, the top tier brands in the pen industry. You won't have those sorts of problems with these pens. Once you get these pens, they're sort of a pen for life, so to speak. If you get a fountain pen, then sometimes you might need to service it a bit more often. There could be just a bit more wear on the nib, but that's the luxury of these, is that they're very easy to replace. Bring it into us, we'll find the right refill for you, we'll get it sorted, changed for you, simple as that, and you're good to go. So why don't we test that for you? Excellent. I'm just going to use this pen there as well, just to jot down your name. So I will take those test notes there for you as well, and we use that to analyze particular pens. Should you wish to have things recommended to you or something like that, then our experts here, me being one of them, will be able to find something that's really suited for the style and the flow of your writing. And those are the small touches that we like to do here to make sure that all of our customers, especially you, get the perfect pen. And hopefully we've selected one here for you as well. So I get the impression that you have your eye on a particular pen, which of course is really great to see. So we have the Waterman, we have the thin Parker one. Okay, let me just move this here for you. Then we have the Urban Parker. And then we have that really nice Parker there as well. So before you choose, perhaps you'd just like to let me decide here for you. So I feel like you were initially drawn to this pen here, the Parker one. I think the crimson red and the gold really do match you. So that is a high contender. The more traditional version of that, but slightly older, is one which is a strong contender. However, I don't feel like that is going to be as suited to you as some of the others we have here as well. The thinner Parker ones, even though it has the same design, but I think this really does look a bit better than this one for you, to match you, because I feel like you have quite elegant sort of look about you, and I think this one would fit nicely for something that's quite smart and casual and you just take with you everywhere and you're not even going to notice you're carrying it. That would be suited for you. However, I don't feel like that's the pen you're for today. Same with the Waterman. This is an extremely premium type of pen. It has the real nice smooth finish on there with the brushed chrome and silver there as well. Really does look like a premium executive pen. Our pens are beyond premium. They're just we see all pens with different types of personalities, even though this one I think would be really nice for you. I just feel like it just wouldn't suit you as well as these other pens, and I think that that whole idea of this particular pen, its design, its function, is perfect for you, but it's got to make sure that it suits you as well. And I don't think this one would so much. Like I said, this one would be really good. However, for your writing style, well, what I perceive to be your reactions, which are very positive, I believe it's this one here would be your pen. This black and gold one, brush gold, and then nice shiny gold top on there with the weighted on there. It just made your handwriting work and flow really well naturally. It looked really good on you. It must have felt really good in your hand. I was paying attention as you was writing there as well. When it fell into your hand, you seemed very comfortable and at ease with it. And I don't look for the reactions in your face. It's the whole way that you hold your pen, and if something's easy there for you, that you can hold your pen really well, then that's something which I would notice straight away. This one and this one would be the two choices I would make for you for today. So was it one pen? I think it really does come down to finding the right pen, and once you found it, then that's one that you want to continue to use. And I think what I'd recommend, some people like to buy two pens, but then if you have two completely different pens, it doesn't work when you're using a fountain pen and biro pen, because they're different anyway. But if you're using two of the same type of pen, then it might interfere with your writing technique, and it's always good just to have that one pen, and it just grows with you and you're used to it. I think it's between these two. Do you have a preference? A little bit indecisive. I could perfectly understand that. You would like me to choose for you. That is an absolute great honor, thank you very much. Okay, so with all the things we said, with a careful consideration, and without throwing a curveball for you, I think my natural choice with my intuitive sense would of course be this particular pen here for you. I just strongly believe that this is the perfect fit and one which will suit you really nicely. How does that sound? That's really great. Thank you so much for coming to see me today. I really hope you've enjoyed your pen selecting process. It's always great to do it with you and to see you in our store again. I hope I get to see you in here again, or the other owner, maybe he'll get to see you. He said he really enjoyed showing you all those fountain pens there as well. So yeah, hopefully that you've now got yourself fitted with two sort of essential pens that one would have throughout one's life. You have the fountain pen, smart writing, something that's quite formal, or something that's more traditional, mixed with the biro, which sort of counterbalances that. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for seeing me, and it really was great to see you again. Really enjoy your pen and bring it in whenever you need to. Take care of yourself. Cheerio.